is I, Warlord, and I'm here to run rabid over the WWF. Nobody can stand in my way. Huh? Who are you? I am Warlord. I am going to run ragged over the WWF. Nobody can stand in my way. Oh God. Ah! Hola amigos, it's Will here from Will's Custom Figures, coming at you today with a big bad breakdown of none other than Warlord from the Powers of Pain. So please guys, sit back and relax while I talk you through how and why I made this guy and everything else in between. Oh my God, I've been so excited to show this one off. So enjoy the video, guys. Firstly, I'd like to do a little bit of an explanation. I've got a very, very good friend of mine, Jag. We used to wrestle together back when I was training as a wrestler, and what a great guy he is. He's commissioned me to work on both of these amazing projects, and we do have Barbarian coming very, very soon. That's something I've been working on very, very hard, and I really hope that you like this video and that you're excited to see Barbarian as much as I am to finish him. Now, I'm going to bring in the other custom Warlord that I worked on previously. Now, as you can see, the previous one was more of a repaint. This other one is a little bit more sculpting involved, let's be honest. So with the repaint, all I did was I painted this black. I painted all of the chest armor black, and added on these amazing looking shoulder pads. Let me just give you a quick spin-a-rooney here so you can see from all different angles how that looks. Now, this new Warlord from the Powers of Pain, this involved a lot more customization. On the right-hand side, as you can see, this figure here, I've had to remove the chest armor plating, and then I've used clay to completely cover up that up and to give him actual pecs. That's a very, very hard laboursome job, but as you can see, it's been pulled off pretty well. I'm very, very happy. Let me just swap sides here because of his staff getting in the way. Now, I've also used a Dremel drill to completely remove the mask off the face, and then I've repainted it. I've also added on the hair. So as you can see, he's got the black and the brown hair. I'm so happy with how that's turned out. And as a size comparison video, this had to be done by itself. I couldn't do this with a Barbarian and have the Powers of Pain together. There's just too much information I need to talk about with Warlord just by himself. Now, after that was done, I've used clay super sculpey clay to sculpt over these big straps that go all the way around the back. As you can see, they join at the back, and then I've used actual material then for the rest of the outfit. So I've used this is actually card, these ones that stick out to the side, and then I've used old tags from clothes to create the rest of these. If I just bring it up a little bit closer to the camera, you can see there, it's sort of like a black mesh. I'm so happy with how that's turned out. Of course, with the paintwork, I've added all the little studs on. Very happy with how that's turned out. And it wouldn't be Warlord unless he had the bicep straps that are on there as well. Of course, Barbarian's going to have those too. I've painted on the wristbands. Really happy with how they've turned out. And then I've used an actual chain. I bought a chain online. So yeah, I've glued them down. I didn't want the chains moving too much because if the chains move, then they do have a tendency to affect the paintwork. So I've glued those down nicely. And I'm overwhelmed and so happy with how this figure has turned out. My friend Jag is so happy with them, and that of course gives me a lot of gratification. Now, it wouldn't be, of course, the Warlord without having his name on the side of the tights, and I've added that on there. And we've went with the awesome looking blue. It's a sort of like magic electric blue that I've used. I can't remember which specific one by Vallejo, but yeah, really, really does pop there. Now, let me just give a bit of a zoom in so you can see both figures up close. School photo time, cheers! I don't smile. And I just wanted to give you guys a nice close-up of this Warlord. There is a previous video where you can see all of the details on this Warlord, but there you go. There's a quick close-up for you. Just pop him off to the side. Now let's bring up this bad boy. Full repaint, full beard. I've added extra little details onto that beard. As you can see, it was slightly longer, and the hair I've just used super sculpey clay and a little bit of milliput there, which is an air drying clay, super sculpey. You have to cook it in the oven. So this is where I started experimenting with milliput clay, and I'm really, really happy with how that's turned out, man. If I just adjust the light here a little bit, Look at that. Look at the detail. I've used a nice little gloss to capture the eyes, so you can see that the eyes sparkle a little bit, as do the teeth and the mouth area. And that's exactly what you want from a Warlord figure, isn't it? You want him to look like he's snarling and angry. And you can see there the belt and all the other details. It does also say Barbarian. It says Warlord on the back there. And I'm back with you. And guys, for anybody that doesn't know, Barbarian, Warlord, they both tore their way through the tag team division back in the early 90s. They were an absolute quintessential part of the show for me as a child, watching, your WrestleManias, your Royal Rumbles, your SummerSlams. And I think that this figure, for me, is long overdue. I love the Warlord they put out. I absolutely adore it. But at the same time, for me, this is indeed the Warlord I wanted. Absolutely, as a child growing up, this captures to me everything that I remember from his run. And it is an underrated run. Of course, there was Mr. Fuji with these guys, and so many Mr. Fujis over the last couple of years. I would absolutely love to get a Mr. Fuji in with the Powers of Pain, in with this collection. But guys, that's it from me. What's next? Well, I'll be working on Barbarian. I've got some Marvel Legends coming. I've got a couple of DC characters coming, and of course, I'm always loving to work on personal commissions of people. So if you want your very own Hasbro figure, I've actually got one of the BKB bare knuckle boxing champions I'm working on at the moment. So stay tuned for that. That video is coming very, very soon. And that is it from me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this video. If you've liked my Warlord, what do you think of his beard? What do you think of the removal of the mask? Is this your mind's eye version of the Powers of Pain Warlord? I can't wait to hear from you guys. If you want one of these yourself, or if you just want to let me know what you think, please get in touch. I can't wait to hear from you guys. So from me, from Warlord, until next time, 7 minutes. I appreciate your time, guys. Thank you very much. Adios.